Hi there. It's the day after St. Patrick's Day, and we all know what that means. It means right now there's a big container in the back of the refrigerator full of leftovers. Chances are the corned beef is gone, or almost gone, but there's still a ton of vegetables that are now turning into a big soggy lump of mash, which means they'll probably be thrown out. Or we could take a lesson from the folks in Great Britain and take those leftovers and make a dish with a delightful name and some less than delightful ingredients, and that, of course, would be Bubble and Squeak. But whether you call this corned beef hash or Bubble and Squeak, it's absolutely necessary to make this in a cast iron pan. And the reason why is science. The real trick to making an exceptional and delicious leftover hash is to enhance the flavor of those boiled out vegetables, and this is why it's important to use a cast iron pan. That's why we start by frying up some chopped onions and some bacon or sausage. To this, we add the leftovers to the pan and start stirring away. Add in the leftover corned beef and stir everything around. We press down to mash it all together, and this is very easy because the vegetables are already cooked. A few minutes of stirring and mashing is all we need to give it the right consistency, but now we need to warm it up.
Bring the temperature up.
All of that cold and soggy food lowers the temperature of the pan, and so we cover the pan for a few minutes to bring the temperature back up. This is why I like using a large cast iron wok for Bubble and Squeak, but a large skillet or Dutch oven will work just as well. The good part about this dish is you can add whatever spices and extra ingredients you like best. Here we're using salt, pepper, some smoked paprika, and some parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, but you can add Worcestershire sauce or a hot sauce or anything you like to this. And after about 15 minutes, we've gotten our hash good and hot, both inside and out, and so it's time to remove it from the pan and move on to step 2. And this is where cast iron is absolutely necessary because nothing else in the world will sear your food better than cast iron and give it a crisp and crunchy crust that will make even soggy boiled out vegetables taste out of this world. Rather than trying to fry that huge lump of hash, we fry it in batches a little at a time to sear the vegetables and make those delicious crispy bits of brown stuff that everyone wants, and you can never have enough of that. Doing this in batches, a little at a time, will make it all well done and brown. We brown each bit of hash as much as possible and stir it around so we can sear those tasty crispy bits all through the hash, inside and out. And these batches make for good individual servings of hash. And when that's done, we serve a fried egg on top. The result is a corned beef hash for breakfast that's every bit as delicious as what you see at the finest restaurants. The best thing I can say about this, I think, is it definitely does not taste like leftovers. You may not find Bubble and Squeak on the breakfast menus of many restaurants, but you will find corned beef hash. However, that corned beef hash definitely does not compare to this. Give this a try, and no matter what you may call it, enjoy yourself some delicious leftover hash the morning after St. Patrick's Day, or in fact, any other time of the year. Thank you for watching.